All right, so welcome to this section of the video. So let's go ahead and start from where we stopped. So here under the form, this was where we stopped the form element. So under the form, we are going to have a div class and call it input group. So I'll just say div dot input hyphen then group. So inside the input group, I'm going to have input type. So inside there, I'm going to have email, then the placeholder. For the placeholder, I'm going to say enter your email. Let me use a small letter for your and email. Now, Arial. So area label. For the area label, I'm going to have email address required. Good. So now let me add a button. For the button class, I'm going to say the sorry. For this button, I'm going to have a type. So the type of the button is going to be submit button. Then I'm going to also have area label for this. Sorry. For this, then I'm going to have subscribe. So here, let me have I. Then the class for this is going to be far solid. Then far pepper and plain. So that's where it's close. So still inside the button, we are still gonna have okay, let me close this button and skip one div. Here I'm going to say span. So for this span, I'm going to give it a class. Class is form feedback, and the ID is going to be form feedback. So I will just keep the two div here, and also I will have this last side. Let me just comment here, and this is going to be bottom legal bar. So for this, so for privacy policy. Then the next one, let me just highlight this. So this is all for the footer. Let's quickly go to the folder here, online store, and open it to see what we have just done. Um, no, not on this. All right. So 1 minute. Let's just check the folder for this is the folder. So now let's see what we have now. So now you see this is what we have. So let's start doing the styling now for this. So now I will quickly go to the styling. For the styling, I'm going to go to the CSS here and say, first I will just comment. So this is footer design system. Then so now I will have the root here for the root. Then I'm gonna have for footer button, I'm going to have 0206 and 17 for sorry BG to this. Then for the footer text, nine four eight three. So for footer heading, For the transition, this is going to be all 0.3 second, then is. So now I'm done with the root. So quickly, the next thing I'm going to do now is let me come here, and here I'm going to say dot site, then I will have footer here. So for this, I will say background color. Then I'm going to have line height of 1.6. Then padding top of 4 rem, and then border top 1px. Now quickly, next. So let's go into business now. So here, the first thing we are going to work on is the footer container. Here we have the footer container. This is where we have footer container. So I will just copy this from here, this class, and come to the CSS. So here I will say dot, and then I will paste footer container. So for the container, I'm going to say max width is 1200 px. Then margin 0 auto. Then I'm gonna have padding 0 1.5 rem. Then I also have display to be grid, and then sorry, and then I will have grid template column. Since this column, I'm going to have 2 FR and then 1 FR and then 1.5 FR. So that is done for that. So now for the social links, I'm gonna complete this video in the next session. So let's just stop here. Let's save this and go to the browser and see the little adjustment that has been done. So now you see that the footer container has been readjusted. The padding is set to the footer container. The max width is now 1200. The margin is auto and padding is there. So we are going to continue from here in the part 3 of this lesson. So thank you for being a part of this lesson. I will be expecting you in the last section, the part 3. Goodbye.